Hi crypto kings and queens, my name is Natalie. Welcome to the channel. In this episode I will show you my take profit got hit on Ethereum and on Bitcoin. I had my Bitcoin at 34,370, you can see it right here, and I had my Ethereum trade at 2,600. Take profit got hit on both this morning. Super good trades. I will also show you these key levels. So the last time we were speaking about the key levels, we were around 36,370. We came back down to the TP that I did have at 34,370. We just might pull back down now to 32,370, or if we pull back up, we have different targets on the lower time frames on both Ethereum and on Bitcoin. But it is Sunday, so I am a little bit careful, but I'll show you exactly what I potentially see can happen. Remember, I am no financial advisor. You need to look up everything yourself first, but please continue looking at this video and I'll show you exactly what I see on Bitcoin and Ethereum right now. So my take profits on Bitcoin and on Ethereum went to take profit. Really good. I had my TP on Bitcoin at 34,370 and my take profit on Ethereum was 2,600. I held my positions for a couple of days. I think it was 3 days, 2 to 3 days. I was just having a lot of patience and I didn't expect the market to drop yesterday, but the market did that. So, you know, good. Don't forget that you can also receive the best bonus available on Bybit up to $4,050 by using the link in the description down below the video or somewhere here in the corner. You are supporting Bitcoinsensus by doing that and me, so I am always available for you 24/7 almost. So the overall picture, we can look at Bitcoin and look something like this. Last time we were at 34,370. You saw the huge bounce to the upside. But now we are potentially, it depends because it is 6 hours left of this candlestick. So we just might potentially, if we close above this level, we just might see the market push back up a little bit. But if we close below it, we go down to the lower time frames and we just might see the market come back up and retest 34,370 as a resistance and then a potential continuation to the downside at 32,370. I strongly believe that this can happen, but we can obviously see a pullback to the upside. Also, we can try to drag the Fibonacci from 36,023 to the low at 34,470. So if we potentially see that Bitcoin will have a pullback, a bigger pullback, we just might come back up to 35,246 or potentially 35,440. And from these levels, you know, guys, you know exactly what I look for. If we come up to these levels, you know that the market will create higher highs and higher lows because it will be in an uptrend. But when we come to these levels, you just might see what the break of structure. And what do? We're waiting for the market to create the first lower low, for the market then come back up to create the first lower high and then see the potential drop. We do have another 1 hourly candle opening. So if we drag Fibonacci also from 34,515 to the low at 33,890, we just might have a pullback up now to 34,210 or potentially 34,280 and then see the market potentially continue back down again. This just might be happening. I will still not trade the market during the Sunday. I'm gonna wait for till tomorrow. What happened on Ethereum? I did have some analysis and I actually saw the market dropping yesterday, which was really good to see. But even though I didn't expect the market to drop this much, but if we're just zooming in and see what's actually happening. So this was from the video that I did have yesterday. So I took a support trend line right here. I saw the market break the structure. I was looking at the market in two different ways. So I saw the market break the support trend line, the overall support trend line that we did have right here. I saw the market break it, and while we were breaking it, I went down to the lower time frames, to the 15 minutes charts, and I saw this green little wick. Okay, this green little wick right here retested the support trend line. So not the 50%, the support trend line. I thought the market were supposed to go up a little bit more and potentially retest this support trend line that I did have, so around 2,680. I wasn't looking at the market to sell the market, but we was just curious to see what was actually happening. But the market only retested the level, the support trend line, and then you saw the huge drop to the downside. Another clue that the market was actually going down was these two wicks right here too, and we didn't come up to the Fibonacci levels that I saw. But this is the good thing, just because the market doesn't come up to these levels, we're just changing our mindset and we start to use other Fibonacci levels, other support and trend lines, etc., just to see what the market is actually doing. Because while I was recording the video yesterday, I told you guys that we just might come back down to the support trend line and then see the bounce back to the upside. The market didn't do that. The market broke the support trend line, you saw the retest and then the drop. So just because we're not coming up to these levels doesn't mean that we cannot change our mindset. We're just following the rules. Okay, Ethereum broke the support trend line. What am I supposed to do right now? I'm looking for sell opportunities potentially, because the market might just not come up to these levels. So you haven't lost the trade just because the market didn't come to these Fibonacci levels. Another thing that we also could have done was that we dragged the Fibonacci to the, because I did have a Fibonacci to the support at 2667. We could also have drawn it back down to this wick right here, because you can do the Fibonacci either from the body to the wick or body to body, wick to wick, etc. So this is why it's so good that you back test the Fibonacci levels, because you can play around with it so much. And with back testing comes experience, and with experience you know what to do most of the time. So yeah, the market dropped. We came back down to the demand zone that I was also talking about. We came back down to 2500, and if we would have used this Fibonacci, target 1, target 2, target 3 would also got hit. So what's going to happen now with Ethereum? Same thing here. We can just drag the Fibonacci first of all from this low, from this high at 2567 to the low at 2515, and we just might pull back up to potentially 2540 or 2550, and from these levels we just might see the market continue back down a little bit more. If we see a bigger pullback, what we're going to do is that we will drag up the Fibonacci back up to 2634. We're still using the same low, so we just might see the market, if we break the first Fibonacci that I didn't have, we just might slowly see the market giving you high highs and high lows on the lower time frames. And the Fibonacci levels at is 2575 and 2590. Same thing here, we're waiting for the market to pull back down and to create the first lower low, and then see the market create the lower high, and then see the potential continuation to the downside. We will close the market with the weekly chart with a pretty strong candlestick, and we're also breaking the support trend line. We're closing below it, but I mean, we can still see the market having a bigger pullback. But that is why it's really good using the lower time frames Fibonacci levels first of all, to see if we respect them. But if we're continuing to see a bigger pullback, then we just change our mindset, as I talked about. We just change our mindset with the market and just see where the market is actually heading. And that is why it's so important for us to understand how to use support resistance zones. Always look at the left, guys. Always look at the left. So yeah, these are the levels that I see the market potentially can come to right now. Thank you so much, guys, for looking at this video together with me. I am super excited on what's going to happen next week. And don't forget that every morning from Monday to Friday, I will have a morning live stream 1 hour before London session opens, 8 a.m. Swedish time. So please, you're more than welcome to be on that live stream together with me. We will have some setups, and actually last Friday was the best week that we did have, because I sold the market from the top and I caught this whole move back down to the support. This will not always happen, but it's always good to have some setups before London session, so we know and have an overview on what's happening during the day. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification so you know when I am live or have my daily updates. I do wish you will have a super great Sunday. For Sweden.